Brazil in the final?
Good.
And good morning, everybody, and welcome to Championship Sunday of the 2025 Pan American Open Snooker Championship. It's an all-Brazilian affair. Our semifinal featured match here on our table is Noel Rodriguez taking on the Fabiano Jusen. Looks like Ajay Pradhakar will be doing our introductions of our players. We'll take it over to him.
The Pan American Championships 2025. It's not the seniors final. It looks like it, but Victor, you spoiled it for everyone, so that's good. So on table one, Igor will be playing Victor, and the
Referee.
Yeah, the referee is Ernst Benzema.
What?
On
I don't
table four, Noel will be playing Fabio, and the referee and the tournament director is Kevin Patricks. So good luck everyone.
Fabino has won the toss and will be breaking.
The toss has been made, and Fabiano set to break us off in frame one. This best of seven semi-final match. It's kind of a repeat of the seniors. You're not seeing double. This happened just a few days ago, so let's see if Fabino has learned something from that match he had against Noel on the senior side, and hopefully he can be on the positive side and get a victory. It's David Burney in the booth. We're glad that you're all enjoying us on the PAPSA YouTube page. We also are streaming the other
Excuse me, could
semi-final
everybody
match.
make sure their phones are on silent? Do not have them ringing.
It's Victor Sarkis and Igor Figueiredo are on the other stream channel through PAPSA on YouTube. That does not have commentary. Do feel to let us know where you're tuning in from on the stream. If you have any support for either player, whether it be Noel or Fabiano. Referee Kevin Patrick is manning the table.
Foul 7, miss. You okay? 7.
We are at the Aryan Snooker Club here in Sacramento, California.
1.
Fabinho just got into that red just a bit too much. There's a little adrenaline pumping through the veins in a semi-final. A lot at stake. Wasn't able to make anything, just overscrewed his red to be on the black. Well, just going to elect for the safety shot. just gifted an opportunity for Fabiano. He's got the pathway to get in and out of the reds.
One.
It's long red, but
Yellow.
Noel's going to be in a bit of trouble here.
Foul. 6. Miss.
Yeah, great friends off the table, Fabinho and Noel, but they're on the table. They won't take anything for granted. Enemy is on the battlefield. So referee Patrick just getting the ball placed back, checking with both opponents. Both agree. Here comes a second attempt. Should be able to hit a red here. Came off the horn there. Opportunity is knocking here for Noel.
One.
Good angle here. Love to get that black. That spot might be taken by that red, and pink is covered as well. So if the black does go in, it might be coming up on the yellow spot.
7.
For the meantime, he might just use his blue. Hopefully in a few shots time can clear up that black spot.
Twelve. Thirteen. Eighteen. Well, 18.
That missed in sell at a red, so got another little safety exchange here with the two Brazilians. It's an all Brazilian affair here at the final four stage. He's got a thin red above the black spot. The problem is the angle he's going to run into those reds, so if he's unsuccessful, it'd be a world of trouble. thin shot to nothing with that red left of the black spot. Not interested in that. This happens with the safety exchange. Sometimes you start pushing balls off their spot. That red there that's just below the pink. Possible shot to nothing. That's a nice long red there by Noel. Come off a couple cushions, should be a good angle on that green. Just didn't reach the left cushion.
Yellow.
It's close. Not electing the green, just going to play safe onto the yellow. Very nicely done. Good controlled pace shot to get the snooker. Just a slim advantage for Noel. 19-15 in this first frame of the semifinal, the 2025 Pan American Open Snooker Championship. Oh, he knows what a colossal mistake that could be. Relatively easy but long red for Noel to get him started.
One.
Pink and black spots are open for the balls to return to their spot. If they are potted, looks like he's got the pink here.
Seven. 14. $15.
Great opportunity here for Noel. Take this first frame.
$22.
I don't think he has an angle to really stun down for that black into the same corner pocket. Probably just
23.
looks intently willing his cue ball to land where he wants it. Relatively straight on the blue, and these 5 reds below the black spot. Nothing great down there.
Noel, 28. Noel, 47. Fabio, 15.
Yeah, 32-point differential between the two players. And 67 on the table, so Noel has the lead, but Fabiano definitely has the potting ability to put together a break, but just where the reds are, it's going to be tough work. Very nicely done there. Just be able to serve a little around to hit a red, but the problem is at this stage of the tournament, these players are so proficient at building breaks out of nothing that getting out of the snooker is one thing, but leaving your cue ball in relation to the red is of paramount importance for these players. Don't want to gift an opportunity. It seems all tournament long, that first frame, just a rather nervy affair. Both players just kind of sussing up the table. Something maybe put off Noel there. Got up and recomposed. He tempted Noel to this red into the top right corner. Annoyance with the brown there. Look at this shot. Oh, almost got the cross double. Played it with an element of safe. Smart thinking.
Foul 4. Miss.
Fabiano has the chance to put him back or elect him to shoot from there. Chance to be beautiful. Well done by Fabiano. Tinko in off and it's got his opponent in a world of trouble here behind the brown. Awkward bridging. Could just come off one cushion and just roll up nicely to these reds by the black spot.
Foul 4. Miss.
Danny Bro, giving thanks to Paps in Sacramento. Yes, our hosts here at the Arian Snooker Club have been great hosts, making us feel at home. Good second attempt there. Cross double. Clever thinking by Noel. Obviously playing that more with safety on the mind. But if the red is to go down, he could be off and running. But still, 5 reds below the black spot. It's a nervy affair in this first frame of the semifinal of the championship. Oh, has he got lucky? Nope, he's got a nightmare. So, good chance for Fabiano just get right back. He's got 2 reds, relatively elementary one into the left middle. Just a surprise he didn't go for
1.
the red that he was queuing over.
Black. Eight. Nine. $15.
It's run a bit longer than he wanted to. Does have the red into the green pocket. Like to be more straight on it. Just a 15-point break, but he's got himself back in the frame, only trailing by 9 points. And he has a, looks like a snooker right here. Referee Patrick just coming around to investigate, just in case the cue ball does need to be respotted.
Foul 7. Miss. Second miss. Gotta get some help.
So Fabino going to make the referee earn his paycheck today. Great streaming producer Lance Bromlin headed to the table with his laptop, come back into the stream to aid the referee with placement of the balls. It's a 20-year anniversary here with the Pan American Billiards and Snooker Association. Way back in 2004, Jaya Pradikar had a dream, an idea. He's discussing it with Tony Hall, the IBSF president at the time, and in 2005 launched PAPSA as we know it today. 2008 he reached out to Steve Cooper in Canada and Philippe in Brazil. They amalgamated some ideas. They started working together to create up a vision for this association. They presented it to Jason Ferguson in 2009. Jason Ferguson, who is the chairman of the WPBSA, was delighted to see that some action was happening in the Americas. 2013, an agreement was worked out, and they started coordinating events in the Pan American region. Ettore Santos actually was the first player to win the 2-year card back in 2013. But there were some issues, a little association was posing a bit of trouble in 20. So PAPSA decided to break away from them, and in 2019 the Pan American Championships as we know it, as we see it today, was held in Houston, Texas. Igor Figueiredo won the seniors and open title, first and only player to do that. He's also in a semi-final today, so he could potentially be the first double-double winner, if you want to call it that. And actually Igor won the World Senior Snooker Championship over in Sheffield, England in 2024, beating Ken Doherty. So lots of great groundwork being set in stone with Ajaya. He's got great conversations with Jason Ferguson. And we're happy that you're tuning in and giving us support as we grow the numbers.
That looks good to me.
Sport is just going to grow exponentially in the Americas. Obviously, we're seeing what's happening there in
No,
Brazil.
It's not on there.
Obviously,
No, guaranteed it's not. It wasn't on the line there.
obviously the Americans, Canadians, and we did have a Trinidad and Tobagan in the senior sides. Know what they're up against, because these Brazilians are strong players. Fabiano just off table, just trying to amuse himself, just while they put together the work. Our good friend Januario from Brazil does great work commentating and refereeing in Portuguese. So, as A little bit of history lesson for this great organization. It's like both players, stream producer Lance Bromlin, referee Kevin Patrick. Always a debate in this game about respotting. Obviously, it's tough when the cue ball and a bunch of other balls open up. I've heard of a system over that they develop in Asia with these lasers, and sometimes under certain lights it can't be seen.
Do lado do 7, ó. O 7 bateu aqui, ó. O 7 bateu nessa vermelha aqui, bateu nessa e veio pra cá, ó, o 7. Não bateu na cara, você bate na cara, o 7 vai pra lá. Mas tá bom, tá certo.
Mas é isso aqui, ó. Senão daí aqui eu ia por tabela. Entendeu, Fabinho? Senão eu vou por tabela ali, ó.
It looks like everything is settled. It's game on.
That's what I usually do.
Okay.
That's a nice hit there. It's too close for comfort there. Well, I'm going to clip off this red and come back into the bulk area. Maybe a thin cut there, but that's difficult. He's going to be needing to use a redwood, so. Fabiano can just clip that red underneath the black. Come up the cushion, come back closely where his cue ball is right now. Ooh, he's at the black. He's knocked things out. Oh, he's got the cover with the blue on that open red on the left side of the table, and the pink has covered the other open red.
Foul, 4 in this.
That's Noel helping out the referee. Why he doesn't slowly roll it by the right side of the pink, maybe get on, nudge that red a little bit. That's near the yellow. Got a good hit there, but Bino does have a red into the right middle. Looking not to take it on. Maybe baiting his opponent. That long red into the top right corner. This is a big shot. Looks like Noel's gearing up for it. Fabino's chance for a long red to that opposite corner pocket. He's done well to put it in.
One.
He's got a nice pink to come up for the red by the green spot. It's definitely coming down to the colors this first frame. I see so often. We have seen some nice breaks though. Noel had a beautiful 1-3-0 yesterday. Oh, Fabino. Oh, he was lucky there. Shakes his head. Definitely his heart skipped a beat there. As that brown went, or his cue ball went close into that yellow pocket. Luckily, he can get the snooker here and put Noel in a bit of trouble. So still not sure who's going to take this first frame. How many twists and turns do we have left? Done well to just miss that blue, but
Oh, 4 miss.
I don't think Fabiano's going to be coming back to the table anytime soon unless there's a connection that Noel makes on this red ball. He'll be happy to sit in his chair and accumulate penalty points. Touch of a language barrier there. Obviously, Kevin Patrick's referee, not skilled in Portuguese. Fortunate Fabiano has a bit of English, but Noel rather let his cue do the talking, as his English is limited. But in the spirit of fair play, there won't be anything mischievous that Fabiano is doing. But a good hit there by Noel. Didn't sacrifice a lot of penalty points. Only the 4 on the first attempt.
Scores Fabino. 61. Well,
too happy with that.
One.
So nice long red there by Noel. But just goes to show how much pressure both these players are feeling. Kenny Ash, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the kind words on the stream. We appreciate your viewership.
Oh, 4
yellow, miss.
Comes attempt number 2. Don't think there's a pathway for that yellow to go by the green. It's good, done well to hit the yellow, but unfortunately, just put it right over the middle pocket. Look at that action that Noel had there. Needed to come back quite a lot. Deep screw, put him on the green. Green to brown, big shot. It's now there for
5.
Noel to take. Only trailing by 4. Does need all the rest of the balls on the table here. Only trouble one is that black.
9. $14.
Big pink right here.
$20. Frame. Noel.
I thought he actually needed the black as well, but my mistake. So Noel Rodriguez takes that first frame 72-61. We'll step aside and come back with frame 2.
I got it. Noel to break, leading 1 frame to 0.
And we're back at the semifinal match. Noel took an edgy and nervy first frame. So he's got his first on the board. We'll see how Fabiano responds. Is he tempted by this long red into the top left corner? Beautifully struck right into the middle of the pocket. Play that with an element of safety. You can see where his cue ball is.
Green.
Igor, 18.
short of pace and get into the bulk area, but those 3 reds are on the right side. He didn't gift anything to Fabiano. As he tempted Noel, that open long red certainly is difficult. Oh, is this the chance that Fabiano wants? Real color's really tied up. Red's opened up the pink.
1.
Eight.
6. 7.
3's got that open red close to the top right corner. Look to go for the other side of the pack. With that open red on the left side. Run through. Pink in the middle.
14.
'Definitely the response Fabiano needed.
20. 21. 27.
Go for the black after this red into the middle.
28.
7.
35.
12.
36.
Good angle off the black to go into the reds. Open them up a little more to hopefully continue the break.
43.
25 and the front.
Coming up for the blue after this red.
44.
45.
29. $50.
First prize, birthday prize.
Oh,
Foul.
that could be a colossal
6.
mistake.
Noel.
I thought he had that red just on the right side open to go. But he wanted to take out that blue and open up some reds a little bit, and unfortunately it's gone catastrophically wrong. Pink has gone in. Foul. He's got a relatively easy starter for Noel, so let's see what he can make of it. Noel's a player, you give him an inch, he'll take a yard. But just
1.
One.
that pink by, or the red by the pink will go into this same top left corner pocket. This ran just a bit too much.
6.
15. 8. Pardon me. 8.
8.
Igor, 6.
Looking hopefully just to clip off these reds and get behind the black.
One.
And he's got the better view at the table, electing more to go down and trying to get into bulk. And it's done all right. There is a long red here to the top right corner. It doesn't look like Fabino is going to be interested in it. And he snookered him on 4 reds, but still there's one poking out just on top of the black. Just got to be worried about not canning into that green. He just clipped it, so able them to get back into the bulk area.
5.
Mid-range pot had difficulty. Looks like there is a path for this red. Definitely could come off the left side of the red. Just got to worried about the double kiss. And the cue ball comes off the left cushion. There's a line to this red out in the open into the left middle.
15.
One.
Filipino does have a 38-point advantage, but there's 59 points on the table. He's fortunate enough that two reds are up near the bulk area. I'm going to say 59 remaining. That means taking all four reds with blacks and then running the colors.
Six.
Ooh. Certainly was there for him, but it hasn't dropped.
Fabino, 57. No. 14.
He's having a smile to himself, but he surely is not happy there. Might be a smile on his face, but explosions going off in his brain. This could be a colossal mistake.
One.
24.
Six.
Looks like he can get through for this red. Just coming around to see the black goes.
24.
7.
That's a big shot there.
14.
Ooh, that just got in there. Nervy shot. Just hit the cushion just before the pocket, but these are generous pockets on this TV table. We've seen all tournament long.
20.
So Noel just returning to his case to get some extra extension. It's going to be big going from yellow to green, then green to brown. Should be able to get this red into the yellow pocket, hold for the brown as his last color, and then we'll be on the colors.
14.
Not able to make it. Referee Patrick was looking intently just in case any touch of
Noel,
his shirt
34.
at that green or
Fabino,
black.
57.
So Fabino let off a little bit. It was going to be a tough run out for Noel. He's crawled back into the second frame, only trailing by 23 points. Needs to hold up. And he's got the cover by the blue. And Mike Collier. Yeah, great to see you again in the room, Mike. Too bad your campaign for the championship was stopped short. Tentatively, the finals are looking 3 p.m. That's what it's scheduled. Obviously, that depends on when these semifinals conclude. As tournament director Kevin Patrick likes to give at least an hour after the final ball is pocketed. Tentatively 3 p.m. 3 p.m. But if you subscribe to the YouTube page here, you'll get notifications. That might be Noel's last shot in this frame.
One. Six.
Well, there's 29 in it, but 27 on the table, so Noel just needs the one snooker. We'll have to exercise some patience, but when that opportunity presents itself, Noel needs to attack. Be a possibility here. Tough with the cue ball tight against the baulk cushion. But wonderfully played there by Noel. Yeah, when you're in the snooker's required stage, Fabino's not too concerned where cue ball and yellow ball end up. Just hoping for a little nudge on that green to stop the pace of the cue ball. Long yellow into the green pocket.
Two.
Wonderfully struck. Stunned into it. Fabino looks like he can come off this green and get behind the black. Just kicked out a bit too much. Noel still got a chance. Trailing by 31 and 25 points. Does need 2 snookers. I think he can come by that pink and just clip the green. So once again, another nervy frame coming down to the colors.
Again, got a kick.
I guess referee Patrick could see that kick as well. It's going to pop out and give Fabino a chance. Ooh, just a little too thin. And if Noel might just pot this ball. Not going to get a better chance than this, Fabino, to win the frame. So, calm your nerves.
3.
Well, Noel's going to play on. 34 in it and 22 on the table. The snooker right there. I don't think he wanted to put that in.
4.
Going now by 30. Needs 3 5-point snookers to get in. Black's in a good spot though, just off that cushion. It's got a decent cue ball, but Fabino can just roll in this blue. Just hoping for a catastrophic mistake by his opponent as he doubled that blue in. Very close to finishing off the frame there.
Que quebra a televisão.
7.
And that long blue and pink definitely sealing the deal here in the second frame. So Fabiano draws even 1 frame apiece. Well, both players are in it now. They've got 1 frame on the board. And doing a little spectacle work of the table. They're doing their best to make the conditions there, but we'll see what can happen in frame 3 when we return.
Each. Fabino to break.
And Fabino straight off a frame 2 victory gets us going here in frame 3. Both players got a frame on the board, so certainly a match. Just an update from our other semifinal. Looks like Igor Figueiredo has a 3-frame advantage over Victor Sarkis. Igor a few days ago lifted the seniors trophy. He's looking like the man to beat in the open side. I'm pretty sure Victor, or the winner of this match, will have something to say about that.
One.
Well, that was a beautiful long red. Fortunately, he's just not on anything. Trying to make his opportunity happen. So Noel just will glance off this green and
Green.
try and put his cue ball tight to the bulk cushion. Avoids the double kiss nicely.
All 4. I wasn't sure where it was. I didn't see him shoot.
So our good Brazilian friend Januario is keeping score. Jumped in, helped out referee Patrick on the respot. Always a good idea if you're a referee. Just make sure you know where that cue ball is. Got a nice long
1.
red. Just unfortunate he's not on an easy color. This time he does get the double kiss, but I don't know if he's going to be punished, as Vino has a couple long reds. They have difficulty, and both players having a little chuckle. Not sure what happened there.
Okay.
Much as everyone gets serious when they're at the tables, there is always the lighter side to the sport. Reds are opening up. There's colors available, so whoever can get in first could have a great opportunity. I think we're just going to be in store for a little safety exchange. Vino's done nicely to get by that green. Giving Noel a bit of bother here. He'd be just a clip on the right side of that two reds near the pink ball. Just two cushions, backup table.
Foul, 7.
So Fabino just wants to come back and inspect to see if this ball is going to go back.
One. Okay.
Well, that green certainly thought about it. Found the middle bag.
4. Five.
We just ran a bit too far to be on that black. It's a thin cut, but he does have open reds on the left side.
12. 19.
25.
20.
Yellow ball. Igor, 25.
27. 28.
'Got a safety red up there into the middle pocket.
35.
Hold that for the pink into the top right corner.
36.
'Bino just needs to
42.
handle his nerve. It's all there for him.
43.
51 advantage. 75 on the table. It's a few more reds with colors.
Victor, 1.
51.
1.
Come across beautifully. The red into the same top right corner
7.
pocket.
Rumble.
58.
That red was his frame ball.
Igor, 1.
'Nice little flick on the pink to open up the red to the opposite corner pocket.
65. 66.
Oh, I don't think he expected that pink to go into that pocket, swirling it around the table.
72.
1.
Well, it's a hit and hope to Hopefully the century's on. .73 advantage here. That's 51 on the table. I think Noel just might be just
Frame.
trying to work his back arm a little bit and get some warm up. But yeah, there's the concession there. So Fabiano takes that third frame, 79-6, and we'll be right back with the final frame before the mid-session interval.
You don't break, it's only 3. Only 2-1. Break after 4, right?
No, I'm done. I mean, are you
No, I'll finish. Well, Noel to break, trailing 2 frames to 1.
And we're back here at the semi-final match between Fabiano Larsen taking on Noel Rodriguez, both men from Brazil. It's the 2025 Pan American Open Snooker Championship live here at the Arian Snooker Club in Sacramento, California. Glad that you're tuning in. And we'll see if Fabiano can take a 3-1 advantage into the interval, or will Noel tie it at 2 frames apiece? Only time will tell. There's a red there for Noel into the top left corner.
Fine.
Good long red there by Noel.
Green.
Oh, that's got to go. Okay, he's just got enough pace. So he's left another red out there for Noel. You are correct, Roberto. The other semifinal was a done and dusted affair. Igor Figueiredo whitewashed his fellow countryman Victor Sarkis 4 frames to 0. This one's been a bit more tactable, a bit more cagey. Both players feeling the nerves, the pressure. Nice black there by Noel.
Eight. Nine.
He's got the brown to come around the angles.
Yellow.
Might have just ran just a bit too much.
11.
Does have a long red into the green pocket. But looking just to glance off him, not trying to risk anything.
Foul. 7
Oh,
points.
just unfortunate
Abino.
there for Noel. That was a great cut back on the red. Unfortunately, the cue ball ran into the black and put it into the opposite corner pocket. So, can Fabino take advantage of that mistake?
One. Done.
Oh, he's rolled into a beautiful position. Kind of raised his hand a little bit. Obviously, safety was his idea there, and he's come up very successful with the snooker. Yeah, that's a thin red. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I know they're generous pockets, but got a great cue ball. Got the snooker and see, Noel knows that he can hit a red, but he Just can't gift his opponent. Got to make sure cue ball in relation to a red is safe. He's done well to hit a red. Unfortunately, he's left a red to the right middle, or right corner, shall I say. Yeah, sometimes you'd have to play that more difficult red to continue the break going, as he did have a be tough bridging obviously over all those reds and the black for that red that's open to the top right corner. Let's kind of use that as a safety ball now.
Oh. Five.
Does have that red, and
Touching ball.
referee Patrick has let us know that it is touching ball. He's pointed out the offending red. Yeah, there's no real reward for that red that's open and queuing over the balls. It could go wrong and falter and just rattle in the jaws and sit there for his opponent. So touching ball, he could shoot away. Oh,
Foul. 4 points. You know.
hasn't come up enough. That's a thin cut.
One.
It's got a good angle to open those reds. Those two reds on the right side could be his savior if he decides to disturb the reds in the middle of the table. Definitely trying to get that black ball out, but that's gone really bad for him.
6.
Yeah, that black has blocked the path for that red just by the top left. So, always when you go into the bunch of reds, a bit of luck comes into play. Just broken down on 6. Small advantage in this fourth frame, 23-12 for Fabiano. Good safe shot, acknowledged by his opponent with a little tap on the table. Throughout the tournament, all the players have showed excellent sportsmanship and etiquette. And he's got a nice red.
1.
Found the path to get back to bulk. Fortunately, really isn't on a color to continue the break, so he's going to just Roll closer to the brown. And give his opponent a few headaches.
Oh, 4 and a miss.
So this could be an opportunity for Fabino to take this fourth frame.
1.
Looks like he's come far enough.
6. Seven.
You know, the 4 reds, the red that's just bottom of the right
Green.
of the pink spot. It does have a pathway into that top right corner. Oh, and he hit off the horn, didn't want that.
10.
That's a long red here. And with the angle, it's going to go in and out of the top end of the table. It's a good recovery shot.
11. Pink.
He's okay. Still got a red.
17. $18. $24. $25.
Just having a look at the scoreboard.
Pink.
This pink is his frame ball. Fortunately,
31.
he snookered himself on both those reds. He's just having a smirk to himself there. Not happy with the result on his cue ball. 59-12. 47 points in it and 43 on the table.
1.
Always chance of a free ball with that last red.
Eight.
I think he's got a pathway here. Just not too sure if he's got the pot angle path, but he should be able to hit the red. He's not snookered. Trying to get by the black, but missed the trick there. Does he have enough? Oh, he did have the snooker there on his opponent there, but Fabino able to get out of that. And is he able to pot the red? Wow, that would have been some fortune right there.
One.
Well, Brown's in a good spot for a snooker, just off the cushion a little. Well, needs this black. He's got a chance to get behind that brown.
8. Go the other side of the brown. Well, he's got it. Plan. Crowd applauds that effort there by Noel. Good escape there by Fabino. A lot of pressure on it. It's just one 4-point snooker Noel needs, and then run the colors, and we'll have a black ball respot. So again, he gets a great snooker there. Great cat and mouse game right now. It's going to do him favors pushing that blue. That is a blue that Noel will need to take the frame. Two.
Just needs to judge this pace correctly to come off the green and get behind the brown.
5.
Elected to pot it. It's edgy stuff here in the 4th frame.
Please turn your phones off.
And look at this. Great snooker right there. Yeah, for referee Patrick, we appreciate the fans coming into the room. They're instructed just to turn those phones off. Don't want to throw off the opponent. There's a lot at stake here. The winner of this tournament gets a 2-year card, $8,000 richer. Good out by Fabino.
Oh,
Certo, eu joguei com 5 no 5.
scores correct.
Você não tinha travado o 4, vai dar certo. Joguei 5 no 5.
We tried to get by the black ball, but unsuccessful there. Everything is safe. Yeah, you can see Fabino just adjusting a little bit down on the shot. Noel just going to try and put his cue ball up table into the bulk end. Get this blue. Oh,
Oh, 6. Right?
it's a big mistake there.
That's right.
And referee Patrick asking for the concession. It's not there. Oh, that's a nice attempt there by Noel, but that might be his last shot.
5.
So Fabino with a commanding 3-1 advantage going into the interval. We'll step aside for 10 minutes.
11.
See if Noel can mount a comeback. He's definitely got the capability of doing it.
Foul.
All the balls are gone, so we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes with this exciting semifinal match of the 2025 Pan American Open
10 minutes.
Snooker
We'll take
Championship.
10 minutes for them.
No, let's go.
No, 10-minute break. They want 10 minutes too.
Obrigado.
It's 4 frames. You take a break. 10 minutes.
Nossa, porque foi 3 prêmios aqui daí.
Everybody gets 10-minute break.
10.
They have to have a break.
10.
Under the table, under the table.
Yeah, Pinky. Pinky.
Fell under? See,
Vitor, ajuda aqui.
no, didn't call him. He wasn't going to let him shoot it again. There's There's no way he was gonna tell him to shoot it.
Nós chegar em idade dele, peguei no cacete. Se não tiver 80, tá beirando. Mas também acho. Não pergunta também. Quem não tá vendo a febre lá, parece que tem 74 anos. Pra perguntar, quantos anos o senhor tem? É, todo mundo ri, mas aí eu pergunto.
I'm 66.
Tá com cara de 80.
Started roughing in 1980.
A idade da família não tem nada.
No, I've been asked. I don't know. I don't want to.
Ele nunca quis fazer nada no serviço. E o que tem? Se o áudio estiver pegando, é verdade.
I know you wanna go, go.
Ela mudou. Ela ia atrás. Ela ia atrás dos anos. Ah, mas bem levinho. Mas então, mas muda. E aquele set que eu vi agora daquele trem trancou. Não, não, eu não ia descartar muito assim, set de distância foi isso. Não, cara, nós podia acertar um. Podia errar um tanto assim pra lá que não deixava nada. O fato dela ter tropeçado no set do que eu vi. Não, falta se você jogou devagarzinho, ela passou no set. Saiu o cara mesmo. Nossa, saiu um monte. Mais forte você não. Eu tinha tanto, joguei de tanto. Mas ela foi vindo do meio da mesa pra cá. Até lá uma altura ela veio bem. Você saiu ou saiu? Você saiu primeiro. Saiu, você sai.
Eu tenho o celular aqui, esse aqui. É teu? Meu. É o meu, esse aqui?
And welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little break. The players are ready to go, eager to get into it. Well, trying to mount a count back, but Fabiano 1 frame away from being in the final. Can't get him ahead of himself too much. Got to take it one shot at a time.
Leading 3 frames to 1. Quiet, please.
Fabiano set to break off. Big frame 5. That's the way to start things off after the interval. Although, is this blue going in the pocket? Oh.
5 points. Fabino.
Such a statement red right there by Noel. Struck it nicely. And here's the chance for Fabino. Black's on its spot. Can draw back for that loose red on the bottom of the pack. Looking for the red just off the cushion.
9.
He's got the angle
16.
on the red here. This is going to open up the pack.
17.
Agreed that yes, on the Pro Tour
24.
it will be a tough go for these players, but at least they're getting the opportunities to be on the professional tour, and they're only going to get better and better and more opportunities. So we do appreciate your feedback there, and it is tough love. It is a tough game, but at least these players in the Pan American region don't have to travel too far. Although our friends from Brazil have come northern quite a distance, but it used to be a time when you had to fly all the way over to England, play in a tournament with no prize money. The only prize was getting your tour card, and then once you're on the tour, you had to start winning to win some money. So it's great work that Ajaya has done here, the president of
1.
PAPSA, creating opportunities for players
to get on the pro scene. This is a very thin red here. Has he not put? Oh, there's a word for Noel there. It's almost a spinning image of what he previously did in this frame, making a nice red and then canning into the blue. But in this case, the blue didn't go into the pocket. So the break continues. And he's got a great chance here.
Great.
He's able to take this frame. It's going to start creeping in Fabino's mind.
Four.
And hello to you, Peter, our good friend, the Belgian referee. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying this semi-final battle between two Brazilians.
Ten. $11. $18.
Masood is tuning in, curious of when the final. It's scheduled for 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Pacific time. There'll be notifications on the PAPSA YouTube page. Part is sometimes snooker can be a little bit unpredictable. Sometimes
19.
frames can move swiftly along. If you get a black over a corner pocket and surrounded by reds, you could be in for a real lengthy frame. But that is the schedule, 3 p.m. Probably at the conclusion of this match, we'll have a good idea of it. Hopefully Noel can keep it going. He's trailing 3-1 on the verge of defeat. This has been good stuff out of the interval. It's fortunate enough with this
26.
red left side of that cluster of 4, it does go in the right middle. You can come up for the pink.
$27.
We might have run just a bit too much.
33.
It's a thin cut. So he's broken down on a 33 break, so it just has a small
33,
3-point advantage.
Noel. 30, Fabino.
67 on the table.
One.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be punished too badly for that mistake. Long red by Noel. Let's put him back in it.
Eight. Nine.
It's a good black ball. It's got the angle it looks like to develop that red off the cushion. Top one of the two. Not trying to break out just. Now this red is just off the cushion there. If it was glued to the cushion, it'd be a lot easier for him, as he can just use his cue ball to hit cushion and object ball at the same time. But when it's a millimeter off, it's a thin cut.
Seventeen.
Oh, these generous pockets here at the Aryan Snooker Club has helped him out there. Many times we've seen that go wrong. This frame
24.
definitely has had a lot more fluency than before the interval. It seemed like we're struggling through the frames. They were really grinding affairs.
$25.
Yeah, they're definitely getting a little bit of luck there. That red hit the cushion well before the corner pocket, and we've seen many times that those will stay out.
$31.
So this red is Noel's frame ball in this fifth frame, a frame he needs to continue his chance to get into the final.
32. Blue.
Blue has been nominated. Oh, but he snookered himself. Tough pink into the top right,
37.
but definitely getting position on the yellow would have been a lot easier than that blue.
Noel 70. Dino 30.
So 40 points in it and 27 on the table. So Fabino needs 4 snookers. He hasn't got one there, and I think he's given Noel a great chance. Come the right side of the yellow and get behind the brown. Frank's in a nice position for Fabino for a snooker. He's trying to get behind the black. He's got good cover there. That's a nice yellow ball. But a bit of it is sticking out, so Noel should be able to hit this. This yellow should be frame 5 for Noel.
Frame? Frame, Noel.
There's a concession there. Interesting that Noel, usually they take the shot there, but he gets one back. Coming back for an important 6th frame. Is the comeback on, or can Fabino stop it and win the 6th frame? We'll find out. We'll be right back. Noel set to break off in the 6th frame. He's got one back after the interval. He needs 2 more to book his place into the final of the 2025 Pan American Open Snooker Championship. He's probably got Fabino thinking just a little bit. That's a very nice long red there by Fabino.
1. Brown.
It doesn't pull up, so he's on a color, so just a nice little run up to that brown and put Noel in a bit of trouble. Should be able to hit a red, but definitely highly concerned of where the cue ball is going to be in relation to a red ball. Fully aware of the break building ability of his opponent.
1.
It's a nice red there by Fabino, but once again, this green. Just going to use the brown for the cover.
All 4 points. Dino?
However, on first glance, it doesn't look like he's going to be punished severely. But Noel might be in a bit of trouble behind this brown. Behind the brown, but he's got a decent shot there, lots of distance, and those two reds together below the pink, the leftmost one. If you can clip off the left side, looks like there possibly could be a pathway back to bulk for Noel. I was able to see another red. I was hoping for a little flick on that green, or yellow I should say, that's by the green. It was a very fluid fifth frame, but this one's kind of getting bogged down a little bit. Tension is mounting. Agreed, Roberto. Igor will be quite rested, as his match ended somewhat 30 to 45 minutes ago. He's fortunate off that horn. He's had quite a result here. He's pretty much taken out all the reds except one on the left side. It's a nice safety shot there by Noel, so a tactical affair. Looking to take on this long red, top right.
One.
Yeah, pink doesn't go to the top left. He's knocked out a red, but still no reward. Attempt for a pot with a little bit trace of safe possibly in Fabino's mind. Might have a pathway with this red just left to the pink. Shot to nothing. Doesn't look like he's going to take it on. Just a slim cut. Got to do well to avoid the in-off, and he has. Messy work here. 8 reds below the black spot. Have a total 12 on the table. Now he's deciding to take that red. Successful.
One.
He's got the angle on the yellow to come down table it. Boy, that's going to take a lot of work to clear up. Looking at possibly this 2-ball plant closest to the top right corner along the top cushion. Little outburst there from Patrick. Maybe been fighting a cold during the week, so.
Call for the
Concerned players just seeing if you would like some water.
six.
Oh, that's a nice plant there by Fabino.
7.
just came a bit too high on that pink.
Nope.
Take the blue and come off the left cushion, try and get behind the green. Well, got the yellow for the cover there. So great snooker.
Should I come up?
Good clip for the Noel there. There certainly definitely looks like a path for this red out in the open. Noel doesn't want to risk it. Nice cue ball, tight to that ball cushion. Just getting an update. Looks like potentially the final will be going at 4 p.m. Pacific time. 4 p.m. Pacific time. We've kind of really got into a rather messy frame here in the sixth frame of the semifinal. The 2025 Pan American Open Snooker Championship. Well, there's a pathway for this red. It's the only red he has. So is he tying up his boots and taking it on? Very nicely, and found the pathway too. To go on back into the bulk area.
One. Round.
Nice shot there by Noel.
High.
With that brown onto this red.
Six.
Oh, he's low on this red. So it's going to kick up into the bulk area. Maybe he can hold for the pink and be
13.
high on it. And come down and develop some of these reds.
14.
They're a little straighter than he'd like.
Yellow.
Yellow.
And he's got a nice yellow. Open up for that red.
16. 17.
Don't think with this angle that he can just hold his cue ball right there on the black spot.
Twenty-four. $25.
Well, now he's opened up the reds and he's got a nice red just over the top right corner. So just needs to make a color and he'll have an elementary red. I'll just like to keep that red in his back pocket. Play for a different red. Just knows he has that in case he goes out of position.
Yellow.
Another great yellow to its own pocket.
27. $28.
Across the table on this pink to take the red into the opposite corner pocket.
$34.
Thin cut, it's going to need to use the rest. Oh, it's just thinking.
Well, 34. Fabio, 14.
Yeah, and the well doesn't flare out that cueing arm when he's using the rest. Kind of keeps it tucked in as Fabio has it a little bit out more, but Igor really has it out. Kind of like a chicken wing
20.
almost.
$7. $8.
Great opportunity for Fabino. But that one red he is going to need that's tight to the brown.
$16.
Just gently get behind the black here. I think his heart stopped pounding a little bit there as he needed it delicate and just obviously didn't want to come up short, but great pace. Well to that cue ball tight to the black. Referee Patrick just taking a look where the cue ball is just in case it needs to be respotted. There's always potential that free ball with that red tight to the brown.
Foul for miss.
But Fabino not seeing any advantage for the free ball. Surprised that the referee did not announce it. Definitely looked like as that cue ball came into its resting spot, it was. The free ball, you need to hit both edges of the object ball.
Foul for miss.
This is kind of where you have to handle your nerves. Can't get too frustrated. For Noel here.
Foul for miss.
Certainly is a free ball behind the blue. But Fabino doesn't see the advantage, so there's a referee present. He is professionally ruling.
Foul for and a miss.
This has gone from bad to worse for Noel.
Foul for and a miss.
If I was Noel, I'd just have a walk around the table. He's just coming back and he hasn't missed by much, but just to calm those nerves. Yeah, this is off again.
Foul for miss.
Well, coming over. This one's got a chance. No, it's going to miss as well.
Foul for and a miss.
Well, you got to think the favorite now is Fabino in this frame. It's just missing the same spot. And
Miss.
you got to feel for him here. $28 points in it. Soon just going to be a straight foul.
Foul for. Miss. Foul 4. Free ball.
No, free ball's an award, but Fabino cannot snooker his opponent on that free ball. For instance, if he's nominating the green, he just can't get behind it, but he can nominate the green and drew back. Go forward and hooked his opponent on the red with the yellow. Smart move. Cool game. That was definitely tough too. It might have been brown first, but
1.
a phenomenal snooker by Fabiano behind that black has really gifted him this 6th frame, and he will be punching his card into the final. Valiant effort by Noel, but the game is called snooker, and you can see why. He was able to convert on that green. 43 advantage with 25. There's no concession rule, but Noel is going to fight. Stranger things have happened, but Fabino just needs to calm his nerves, just make a good contact on the green.
Frame was open. Oh, hold on.
And he's got another snooker behind the blue.
Before the shot, it was 31 difference. First 32 difference. Hold on, before the shot, it's like 31-7.
Nessa fase tem? Não, nessa fase tem quando acaba?
Before the shot was played, there was more than the 4 snookers were played.
No, you said before we start the semifinal, you said
There's a little discussion here
Oh,
about the
4 minutes.
4 or more snookers required for a victory, but I believe that was in the early stages of the tournament. I think that was when
No one told me either, so I thought it was 4.
so they can keep
referee wasn't present, so players can carry on. At the black ball, Fabino slowly letting his opponent back into it. Still an uphill battle. 32 points and 25. It's
Foul 4.
that might be a free ball as well.
Score, please. 49. 49, 77.
Definitely got to feel if that green goes down for Fabino, it could be handshakes. Ooh. it's going to deaden that pace. There's the handshakes there. Valiant effort from Noel trying to come back, but wow, what a clever and wonderful snooker by Fabino Lursen. And he got a lot of penalty points out of it, so he's punched his card into the final with a scoreline of 4-2. So that final will be Fabino Lursen taking on Igor Figueiredo here at the Arian Snooker Club in Sacramento, California. We'll be coming back live on the air at 4 p.m. Pacific time. That's 4 p.m. Pacific time, so that's your cue. Go get some lunch, go get a cool drink. As David Burney saying, we'll be back and seeing you what's fitting to be a great final of this Pan American Open Snooker Championship.